Imagine never losing fresh food again while living off-grid. Sounds impossible? Stick around because I'm sharing the top 6 best solar refrigerators for off-grid living in 2026 that will change how you live, travel, and thrive. You'll see real solutions, honest value, and life-saving gear, so check the links in the description to grab yours. On number 6 is Dometic CFX5. Imagine watching fresh food wilt under a hot sun because your cooler just gave up. That's the nightmare the Dometic CFX5 solves for anyone exploring off-grid life. Packed with VIP vacuum-insulated panels and a VMSO 3.5 compressor that sips power without sacrificing chill, this portable fridge/freezer keeps meals cold through solar days and starry nights. Its dual cooling zones mean you can freeze ice cream while keeping greens crisp, a rare treat among top 6 best solar refrigerators for off-grid living 2026 picks. The rugged build and weatherproof display feel adventure-ready, though the premium price and occasional latch quirks give pause. Still, when you're miles from power and craving comfort, the CFX5 turns practical off-grid frustration into long-lasting relief, keeping supplies cool so you can focus on the journey ahead. At number 5 is ICECO APL35 Aluminum. I once watched sandwich meat wilt in a cooler bag under a blazing sun. And that memory is exactly why the ICECO APL35 Aluminum Dual Zone fridge or freezer felt like a revelation when I started comparing options in top 6 best solar refrigerators for off-grid living 2026. Its ultralight all-aluminum build slips into a 4x4 or camper without adding unnecessary bulk, while independent compartments let you chill beers and freeze ice cream at the same time, all powered by efficient CCOP compressor tech that drops temps fast. The Bluetooth app adds modern convenience most rivals lack, and low noise means nights under solar power stay peaceful. Downsides? The thin aluminum skin can dent easier than plastic alternatives, and accurate insulation in extreme heat demands solid battery planning. But for weekend off-grid explorers who crave dry cooling without ice and a fridge that blends form with rugged function, this one turns food spoilage headaches into carefree meals under the open sky. At number 4 is FeelFunn Dual Zone. You've probably watched a cooler's ice melt while your lunch sogged into sadness halfway through a road trip. That frustration is exactly why the FeelFunn Dual Zone feels like a turning point when sizing up options in Top 6 Best Solar Refrigerators for Off-Grid Living 2026. With 2 independently controlled zones from -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, you can actually freeze meat on one side and chill veggies on the other without odor crossover. And its premium compressor cools from warm to 32 degrees Fahrenheit in just 15 minutes with low noise operation around 45 decibels. Practical touches: removable baskets, bottom drain, built-in LED lighting, and anti-shake mounting holes that lock it down for bumpy terrain make everyday use feel effortless. Sure, it's heavier than budget coolers and newer to the scene, but for off-grid camping, RVing, or solar-powered adventures where reliability matters, this dual-zone fridge-freezer turns food spoilage dread into steady performance you can depend on. On number 3 is Alpicool NCF55. Never underestimate how fast a summer road trip can turn into a soggy sandwich saga. That's the anxiety the Alpicool NCF55 aims to banish for anyone weighing choices in Top 6 Best Solar Refrigerators for Off-Grid Living 2026. This portable 52-quart 12-volt compressor fridge or freezer drops temperatures from warm to icy cold thanks to a versatile range from about -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, so your beverages stay crisp and your meats keep safe out in nature. Its rugged design and sturdy handles make it easy to carry between camps, RVs, and trucks, and the automatic battery protection helps guard your vehicle's charge. Practical digital controls and quiet operation are solid upsides, though some users note the compressor can draw steady power, something to balance with your solar setup. If you want simple, capacious cold storage without ice and a fridge that blends everyday utility with adventure readiness, this unit keeps spoilage fears and late-night snack meltdowns firmly in the rear view. At number 2 is Dometic CFX3. You know the fear of opening a cooler only to find warm, sodden food on day 2 of a trip? The Dometic CFX3 banishes that anxiety by deep freezing to -7 degrees Fahrenheit with efficient VMSO3 compressor tech while running on AC, DC, or solar power. A real game changer when you're comparing options in the top 6 best solar refrigerators for off-grid living 2026 landscape. Its rugged exo-frame build and app-controlled temperature monitoring make meal planning on rough roads feel effortless, and the 3-stage battery protection means your truck still starts in the morning. Yes, it's heavier and pricier than basic coolers, and some users wrestle with energy draw without a solid solar setup. But swapping melted ice for fresh steaks and crisp veggies in the wild feels like a small triumph worth every watt and every mile. Now moving to the last one is ICECO APL35 Dual Zone. Imagine opening your cooler to find freezer-burned hot dogs and lukewarm milk. That sinking feeling vanishes with the ICECO APL35 Dual Zone, a compact 12-volt fridge or freezer that turns everyday provisioning woes into dependable cold storage while you explore. Top 6 best solar refrigerators for off-grid living 2026 options. Its dual zones offer independent fridge and freezer control, letting you keep ice cream frozen and fresh food crisp at the same time, running off 12 or 24 volts or AC, with rapid cooldown thanks to an efficient CCOP nano compressor that drops temps from warm to fridge ready in about 11 minutes. The all-aluminum, ultralight design handles rugged travel and slips easily into tight spaces, and Bluetooth control adds convenience most rivals lack. Downsides include a relatively small freezer space and the potential for dents in the thin metal body. But if you're planning extended off-grid trips with solar power, this fridge turns meal planning from a burden into one less thing to worry about. The ICECO APL35 Dual Zone strikes the best balance of weight, versatility, power efficiency, and real-world performance for off-grid and solar-powered use. It offers true independent dual zones for fridge and freezer, rapid cooling with a quality CCOP compressor, and an ultralight aluminum build that's easier to fit and carry than heavier options like the Dometic CFX3 or CFX5. Key when comparing. Top 6 best solar refrigerators for off-grid living 2026 gear. Its compact size and solid app control add everyday convenience while reducing ice buying hassles, the kind of practical win you'll appreciate on weekend camps and long boondocking runs. So guys, this was the video about the top 6 best solar refrigerators for off-grid living 2026. All the links are given in the description, do check them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.